We're here today at the Poquoson Museum at the York Poquoson Extension Master Gardener Demonstration Garden. And we're talking with Noel Talcott, and you're going to tell us about your unique garden raised bed design here.
Yeah, this garden was established back in 2013, and prior to establishment, we discovered that when we have a heavy rain or tropical storm through here, this actual piece of property will have standing water that could be 5-6 inches tall at some time. So to alleviate the problem of trying to grow into the ground, we decided we were going to go to raised beds.
Okay.
But what we decided is we needed a raised bed design that would accommodate the fact that we are going to have the standing water. So what we did was we created this design, which is 18 inches high. It's got 3 2x6s, but the soil in here only goes down to the second 2x6. We have a false bottom floor in here. So the soil is 8 to 10 inches, but you only need 8 to 10 inches to grow anything in the raised bed. So there's actually a hollow space under this raised bed here, so that when the water comes in here, the water can be this deep and never gets into our soil. The other thing we do then that's helped us have these beds last for over 12 years is we put each of the corner supports on a brick. So that brick keeps that piece of wood off of the ground. So that piece of wood's never exposed to the water unless we have standing water. So again, it's a highly efficient design, easy to do, and once you do it, you may not have to redo it again for a dozen years.
That's great. So again, in traditional raised bed gardening, the soil goes all the way to the ground, and yours are lifted up so that when this area floods, it doesn't intrude onto the bed. But also, by not going to the ground, it can help eliminate some wildlife problems.
Right. If you just go place a raised bed in your yard, you're going to have a problem with either the weeds that were already there or whatever may intrude into in your raised bed, or if you got moles and voles or other things, they can just climb up in there and have a jolly good time. The other thing is you're putting your soil mixture in there to start with. So you start with a sterile soil mixture, okay? You don't have anything intruding into it.
Okay.
So the plants you put in here are just going to jump right out of the ground.
Great. Noel, this is a great base design. And so we're going to go over to your adaptive gardening section now. We're going to see how you've adapted it for different uses at the home garden. So Noel, we're over here now in your adaptive gardening section. Tell us how you've adapted that basic raised bed garden design for different gardeners' needs.
Okay, well what we want to do is illustrate ways that people can garden, whether they have limitations, disabilities, or they want to have a different technique that works for them. So what we've done here is we've taken the raised bed idea and incorporated it into 3 different raised beds. This one's a low raised bed. You might garden there by having knee pads. The next one up actually is at the height where you could pull a chair up and garden there. And again, they're small beds, so you can easily reach across them. And the third one here, you can see you can just stand up and easily garden here. Here we have a garden that's a raised bed that's designed for someone who might be handicapped in a wheelchair. We actually have a master gardener, and so this would work for her. Another way you see right here is one that uses the same kind of design, but we're not raising it off the ground with legs. We've got it supported by concrete blocks here. We've got another raised bed in the garden that's made up of concrete blocks, just 2 levels high, and with the advantage of the hole in the top, you can plant other things in there to make it a more attractive garden.
What a great way to reduce, reuse, and recycle materials. What other adaptive techniques are you demonstrating here today?
Well, the other thing is that some people don't have any sun in their yard, but the sun might be on their fence. So we suggest put a window box on the fence, put a piece of a gutter section on the fence. Okay, that's another way that you can do it. Look online, be inventive. Other people have invented ways to do it. Don't be the first to try to do it yourself.
And this isn't your only adaptive gardening for a wheelchair. You've got another section here in the garden.
Yes, we have one that's designed specifically for a gardener to roll into. So it's U-shaped. They can roll into it. They can garden here, in front of them, and to the right side.
Thank you, Noel, for talking to us about your raised bed gardening design, as well as some adaptive gardening techniques. For From the Ground Up, I'm Ed Olsen. For more information about raised bed gardening, contact your local extension office and talk to a master gardener. See you next time.